Hello. Next we see the biodiversity. Biodiversity is the variety of life. The different plants, animals and microorganisms, their genes and the ecosystems of which they are part. Means biodiversity is the variety of life. The biodiversity can be defined as the variation of life forms within a given ecosystem. Means the variation of life forms within a ecosystem, it is called as biodiversity. The biodiversity, there are the three different types: genetic biodiversity, species biodiversity and the ecosystem biodiversity. So first is the genetic biodiversity. The biodiversity is the diversity of genes and the organisms. Means biodiversity is diversity of genes and the organisms. It is called as genetic biodiversity. The frequency and the variety of genes inside and between the population of the same species are defined as genetic biodiversity. The genetic variations is a fundamental quality of all the biological entities, that is, the population of crop plants and domestic animals, their wild parents and other wild populations. Means the genetic biodiversity means the diversity of the genes. The frequency and variety of genes inside and between the population of same species, it is the genetic biodiversity. It is defined as the genetic biodiversity. Next is the species biodiversity. The species biodiversity indicates the number of species found in particular ecosystem. It also accounts for the number of species within it. The species biodiversity means animals and plants of big size. Species biodiversity means number of species in particular ecosystem. There are millions of tiny invertebrates, means the insects, which is 73%. Microbes such as virus, bacteria, algae and protozoa, it is 6%. And mushrooms are 4%. This is the species biodiversity. Next is the ecosystem biodiversity. The